is a valley in north-central Washington where each year people gather from around the world for 3 days of communal living, ritual celebration, and spiritual healing. They come to the Methil Valley from all walks of life and many different cultures. They are young and old, single or with families. What brings them here is a common belief in fairies. These nature spirits, they say, exist in other dimensions invisible to most of humanity. But occasionally, to those who have kept a child's faith in the possible, the veil between our world and the next opens to reveal the fairy realm. The Fairy and Human Relations Congress, now in its 9th year, was founded and organized by Michael Pilarski, an herb farmer and writer who espouses that throughout history, festivals have met a fundamental human need.
The reasons people come to this is that it's hard to find many like-minded people usually in a local community. Many people here feel isolated in their daily lives in regard to their belief in fairies. So when you get 200 or 250 people all together in one place that really accept this and are exploring this, then there's a great sense of solidarity and support and inspiration. So people really love to come here because they can't get this anywhere else.
Right when I show up, I feel like an embrace from the land. We're here in this valley and we're surrounded by these hills, and they just feel so loving and welcoming, and it's like big arms reaching out to hold us. And it just creates this very safe space for us to really open up and share and learn from each other and have sacred play.
There are other fairy festivals in the United States that focus on costuming and merriment, but according to Pilarski, none of them have the strong educational component of the Fairy Congress, where workshops are led by telepaths, herbalists, and spiritual healers like Colby Wilk.
Okay. Put your back in your body. Take your attention off your front and put it on your back. Good. I'm interested in you having a profound experience of being alive, and that means moving what keeps you stuck. And most people who come to see me are pretty smart. They've been trying to solve their problems for quite some time, and they've talked to other people who are pretty smart. And if they could have solved their problems, they would have already. That makes me conclude and them conclude that the answer is not readily available here. And so by traveling outside of this realm to a place of oneness where the only thing that exists is love, all things melt away in the face of love. And people are left in their full selves, in total, absolute well-being.
Hope Mead of Colville believes transparent orbs that appear in digital photography are evidence that the veil between dimensions is lifting.
We've been researching the orb phenomenon for about 8 years now, and in that time, orbs are showing up more and more. They're showing up all over the world. So in the same way that we believe the veil between dimensions is lifting so that we now see the orbs that have been there all along, the fairy realm also is there, but it's in another one of those unseen dimensions or unseen realms. And so that's sort of the connection between the fairies and the orbs and why we're here.